Testing, 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, I'm sure you guys will be able to hear me, but I'll be quick. This is just a summary on the introduction, which the original title was going to be called in the beginning. And the idea, well, it originally was the introduction, but then I thought about changing it to a new beginning. I'm out here. If you hear a lot of noise, it's because I'm outside moving buckets of dirt into big mazes. Been moving, I'd say 80 pounds of dirt, quite a few times. I completed my Rooster Warriors area yesterday, which added to probably well over 1,000 pounds of dirt. So, but anyways, getting back to the story, the idea came to me as part of an album series back in, I want to say 2011. I think that the original concept before I had came with the idea for this EP was made by an unknown artist. I did an idea for an album called Exhale the Happiness, which is supposed to be a Nirvana-based depression album with elements of shoegaze. Because during that time in my life, I was going through pretty massive depression. So the original idea was to do the introduction, and then I think breathe, and then exhale the happiness, and then I changed it to exhale the sadness. But as far as the actual song it goes, the original idea I wanted to do when I got more involved with idea making was that I wanted to have it be a minute long, where the first 30 seconds was a classical guitar piece inspired by the Johann Sebastian Bach and his song Prelude in D minor on the guitar, and then the piano will be classically played to something inspired by Waterfall by Frederick Chopin. However, I haven't been able to have any success on getting into learning how to play classical music or even taking lessons. Down the road, I'd like to do that, and that's been on my agenda for many years. But that's something I definitely do want to do for the future. So I just kind of went and made the song as an 11-minute piece that was on a 2024 album called External Prism, and then I decided to kind of remake the song. My memory's a bit foggy, to be honest, but I know that I was doing some Buddhist Om mantras that was going to be used for a straight project in 2021 called Arctic Adventure, which I'd like to reopen for 2031, but it would be a completely different song list. And I had a song I made called My Exhibition, which was just a lost isolated vocal demo, and I put that on the song to showcase my vocal abilities. And it was just a lot of fun. I think this is actually like the longest, most anticipated song that I came up with besides Teddy Bear. And so then my ideas for the extra songs was that for the poetry readings, I'd like to release a project called The White Book in 2031. But until then, I wanted to incorporate some of my poetry readings so I could start, finally working on new poetry. This set of 100 poems is random poems that I found on my flash drive that are incomplete outside of order. Nothing really detailed about it. The sad news is that a lot of stuff I didn't break down the dates to, so these things will be, I have to rewrite all of them, and I'll try my best to at least put a year that I think I remember what year I wrote it. The actual date is not promised, unfortunately. But I will say that I've been writing poetry since 2007, November 2007 actually. Then we go into, I think that the next track after that, if I'm not mistaken, is the audio reading of what would be technically my first children's book, and that is That is Tesla's Day Out with Mama, which was based on my best friend Rachel and her lovebird Tesla that she had, who unfortunately passed away in 2021. I got her to do an audio reading on the book, and it's just a take one as a speech with her reading the book. The entire story is going to be put up on Amazon before I publish it on YouTube. So I think that by sometime this year, I would definitely like to put that up on Amazon. And even if I sell it for like $1 or $2, I will at least feel better about putting it up there. Then we go into the acoustic version of the introduction, which is actually one of my most controversial tracks because it's a very easy. I just put the guitar track in it today, not really much to it. However, it's what it would be like if the introduction had vocals besides using my exhibition. So it goes from doing Om mantras to another vocal track singing Kumbaya My Lord, to another vocal track singing Hare Krishna, to a final vocal track singing Hail Satan, and that's where it becomes kind of controversial. The introduction extended jam I made at least a couple days ago, I would say. I went out to the barn and recorded myself playing the guitar, which is a lot of fun because we have a hose spray nozzle that I use to slide in the guitar the entire time, so there is no strumming or picking or the only thing my hands are doing is that they're just using the hose nozzle to slide in the guitar. And originally that jam was going to only be like 11 minutes and 11 seconds, but I thought that it would be cooler to put it as 20 minutes and 27 seconds to correlate with the year that I want to release this album. The meditation version, nothing to it. All it is just the introduction's main album track slowed down completely for meditative purposes. That idea was inspired by John Lennon, believe it or not. The entire album, the entire single. I mean, the Axl Rose was the influence behind my exhibition with Guns N' Roses' song My World. The extended jams were probably influenced by jam music. I can't really think of any particular artist off the top of my head. And then the introduction live from the main barn, which is the same day that I recorded the extended jam. They both recorded in the same area on the same day. But that one is just a 11 minute and 1 second track. A couple, obviously 1 or 2 seconds added because of YouTube. But that one was just a random jamming guitar solo that I made. And then since that's all done, I can put this up to later on tonight, and then be able to move on to my second project, which is called Teddy Bear. So sneak peek for the second single that was not going to be released until February of next year. I'm going to have Teddy Bear, the poetry readings bringing us to poems 101 to 200. Children's book, which I haven't even worked on it yet, but it's going to be Miss Jakey Takes a Bath, which is going to be basically a sequel of the Tesla book. Tesla's girlfriend, Miss Jakey, is in the original book, and she's going to have her own book coming up. The acoustic version of Teddy Bear with possibly a bonus track added to it, which is my best friend Rachel playing the kalimba, and a lost music video that was originally going to be for the introduction, but I completely forgot about it. A meditation version to the song Teddy Bear, and another extended jam Teddy Bear, because I already recorded one, but then since I already put it on YouTube, I don't really want to rob people, so I think that with that being said, I'd like to go and make a second attempt of that original song. Meditation version of Teddy Bear, of course, and a live version of Teddy Bear, which because Teddy Bear is more like childlike based, I guess. I might record that from Mama's house with the birds, but we'll see what happens. So